There are three things that will be drowning your parenting efforts. This is Wanjiku from wanjikugen.com, the place to be if you want to instill the very best and lasting habits in your children. Now, you could have this goal that you aspire to be. You could have this parent you aspire to be. Your children could have come to you and told you, Mommy, Daddy, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to make out of my life. And you have this clarity and you already have mapped out the steps that you need to take you there. Yeah, every parent roughly has where they want to be, the parent they aspire to be, and they have this place that they want to take their children to. But in your case, or in my case, or in anyone's case, there comes a time when you feel like you're walking through a revolving door. Yeah, you're not making any meaningful progress. You're just saying, I was here last year, I'm still here. At times I go ahead a little and then I come back. What is holding me back? This video will answer that. And the first thing you could be doing wrong is you could be expecting too much from others and too little from yourself. Yeah, you're expecting too much from your spouse. You're expecting too much from your nanny. You're expecting too much from the teachers. You're expecting way too much from a child's mentor than you are of yourself. I mean, if you're the child's parent, if you are the parent who has taken the responsibility to take this child where he aspires to be, you need to set the bar, you need to set the pace, you need to set the tempo. There is no way you can be playing here and expect others to play here. It's not going to pan out, it's not going to work. Yeah, the only thing you will get is frustration, and you might even lose some key relationships that you need to bring out the best in your child. Yeah, so work on that one. Work on setting the bar so high and just encouraging people to match your tempo. The second thing you could be doing wrong is you do not cultivate key relationships. You do not cultivate key relationship. The first key relationship is between you and your spouse. Are you on the same page? Yeah. Do you have a unified sense of direction? Do you have a unified vision? Do you have are you working towards the same ideals when it comes to your children? Yeah, there's no way you can be going towards north and your spouse is going towards east and expect that things will turn out well. You have to have a unified sense of direction, a unified purpose, and a facade that everyone knows you stand, you and your spouse, from your children to the teachers to the mentors if you have any. Yeah, you need to be working together. The second key relationship you need to nurture is between you and your children. Yeah, if you have one child, two children, 3, 4, 5, 6, make time to know each one on a visceral level. Yeah, on a one-on-one level. Don't group them together and speak to them. They have very different way of understanding. Yeah, and they could want to share with you something privately. So just observe one-on-one and have those discussions one-on-one on that level and get to know both the good and the bad side of your children. Like I say in my upcoming blog post, the silent effect in parenting. Yeah, don't let it just take you off guard. You need to know your child. You need to be on this balanced ground, knowing my child is capable of being really good, and I can also have news that I really do not want to associate with my child. And you need to know how you're going to handle that. And the third key relationship between you and the teacher, you and your mentor, you and your nanny, all those relationships you need to nurture. Why? Because you need feedback. Your child will grow, you will shape your child based on the feedback you receive. And there's also the good feedback, like it is in the silent effect on parenting, and there's the bad feedback. Yeah, you also have to have the grace and the wisdom to know how to turn this negative feedback that you receive about your child and turn it into a positive. Yeah, so that's number 2. Make time to nurture key relationships. And number 3, you could be resenting parents who you think or in your eyes have that which you aspire to. I said in my other blog post, 5 mentalities of parenting. No one has this thing figured out. Everyone at any given time is crossing a bridge. They are putting out a fire. But from the outside, we think they're all having it. We think they're all having it smooth. No, that is not the case. And what you need to do is embody the parenting manifesto number 3. Less pride, more humility. Be humble enough. Be teachable enough. Be humble enough to know that parent. I can learn something from that parent who seems to have this which I don't have. I don't need to know every intricate detail about his or her parenting, but there's this thing I aspire about, I admire about that parent. How do I get to know it? Get to know that parent, learn from that parent. There are plethora of books out there, very good way to learn. There are blog posts out there, very good way to learn. You can talk one-on-one with somebody. There are seminars. Just go and listen. And most importantly, take action. Because there is no way you can say, I will aspire to be this kind of parent, yet on the same token, you are resenting those parents. That dissonance is just too much, and nothing good will come out of that. Yeah, just be humble enough and listen to how they've managed that. Listen to how much work or how much effort or how much help they have asked from outside to be where they are. To be where they are, sorry. You have to be humble. If you haven't already, please visit wanjikujane.com and download a 3-step guide on how to instill the very best and lasting habits in your children. It's called Clarity, Anchor, Append. Till then, parent with intent.